286 minutes. Bing, bop, boom, bing, bop, bam. Press record.
Yeah. So tired. Oh yeah, you reach. Oh boy. Hi everybody. How you doing? You think you can do the little
Do the what?
adjustment thing here?
Huh?
You do the adjustment thing on the
What do you mean?
you know on the comments.
Oh, yeah. You know the
Jimmy Allen, 2 for 9, 2 for 50. What's happening, bruv? How are you? How's it going?
You see that?
Yeah, but it's the camera.
It's that way.
It's all right though. That's pretty close. It's a slight head turn. Be good, bro.
Slide the TV over.
I can see. I gotta get up again.
Yeah,
We're
man.
done.
I'm
I'm just gonna shift. If I sit like this, we're all good. I can't see who's talking, but we're all good. How's everybody doing? Anybody feeling good? Feeling all right? I'm feeling good. Feeling all right.
Are you good?
I'm good.
You seem exhausted.
I am. You don't know how tired you are until you sit down. Man, when I fell asleep at the dentist, I think I was like,
work done?
Yeah, it is. And he was like, I've never seen anybody sleep through this.
What'd you get done?
Man, they were doing a cleaning or something like that. I was out.
Something like that.
I was asleep either way it goes. I was like, y'all do what y'all gotta do. My body's shutting down. You never been that tired? You sit down and it's
surgery. Unless
it's not surgery. That'd be good though. That's what I should fake. Oh, something's broke. Put me to sleep. Give me that Michael Jackson juice.
No X-ray. Just go right
Propofol.
in. Don't even ask for X-rays. Okay, let's do this.
The propofol asleep, as we call it.
Propofol asleep is nuts. That's perfect.
I think that's what it was originally called.
Jimmy Allen, what up, yo? What up? What up?
I ask this every time, but where you at, Jimmy Allen? What's your guess where Jimmy Allen's at?
Jimmy Allen is in Houston.
What's up, Kai? It's always a good pick. There's a few cities you can... Delaware, damn it. You're the one in Delaware, and I was asking those black folks out there.
Oh.
And then we couldn't name a city, but I think we said Dover. No. Damn it. I can't remember a city again.
Yeah. How quickly you forget.
But I met somebody else who was black from New Hampshire, maybe? And there's black folks up there. I asked about Maine. It says black folks up there. I heard the seafood, like lobster and such like that on the East Coast is crazy. Is that a thing? Like I know about like crab in Baltimore and stuff like that, but I heard like I'm crab over lobster. I'm team crab over team lobster. What's up, Spice?
I'm actually curious to know why did...
What's up, Big Sis Chris? Are you in LA?
Why did crabs get associated with STDs?
Because they look like little crabs, right?
Lobsters look more terrifying than crabs.
Yeah, but I think the actual crabs look like little crabs.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I've never had one.
Had one? I'm sure there's several because it has plural. Crabs.
I've never had a crab on my genitalia. Do they only go to the genitals?
I think it's a pube thing.
Do they go somewhere else and be like, oh, look at this armpit?
I think it's a pube thing.
And they're like, ooh, look at that meat.
Hair.
It's warmer there, I guess. Well, I don't know if it's warmer than an armpit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I told you this story before.
Is this a crab?
It is a crab story. It is a crab story. It's not my story. But I definitely have told this story before. When I was, God, I always say 9. I have a very traumatic childhood.
Yeah, you had some stories.
I have some very traumatic childhood, but in my head, I'm just like, this is just normal. So, my brother contracted, that's the word, crabs. Mm-hmm. In his private life. He's been keeping it a secret for many weeks, I'm assuming. Okay. He hopped in the shower. Mm-hmm. We didn't have a shower. We had a tub. Mm-hmm. He sat in the tub. Dion, get in here.
You're like, I don't want to see this.
No, I didn't know what was happening. I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Get in, look. And he was in the bubble bath, and they were just kind of like on top of the
water, just floating,
like popping, not popping, but they were just like trying to And he's like in the hot water, like trying to I can't stop the itching. I was like, oh! I said, Mom, don't tell Mom. True story, man.
Did Mom come in?
I didn't. She wasn't there.
The fact that Deion straight to Mom.
I mean, because I'm like, help him. Cause he was just sitting there like I don't know what to do. Cause he's like, cause I'm assuming, in the 90s, pubes were like a thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like he's just like, I'm just dirty. I'm seeing little flakes in my pubes. I'm just assuming. Right, he was like, I need to shower because every time I scratch, I'm seeing.
What's crazy is that could have got all over the house.
It could.
But you guys have separate rooms. Yeah. Man. Yeah. And y'all shared a bed?
Yeah. Oh boy. Crabs and lice are cousins. Crazy. Okay, I'm getting chill bumps now. Yeah.
So did they look like little crabs? You remember?
I don't remember. I just remember seeing little dots on top of the.
Something is alive in your body.
Yeah.
Blah.
Same thing that reminded me of my scabies. Oh. That I got caught lying about. Hey.
And watching Deion get caught lying in real time is beautiful.
Because I was like, I can't just be caught. Let me just kind of have.
Yeah, I watched the couch. Now, also, I just posted a clip about us in the bathroom peeing in the sink and then shit in the bathroom. I don't think you cleaned that sink either.
I did.
I do not believe Deion cleaned that sink. I think he ran some water on it. I think Deion ran some water on it, and that was it. And then he was like, that should be good.
Yeah. So the actual true story, that story.
Okay.
That I never had sex with that girl. Uh-huh. So I think it was too soon to say, let me use the bathroom with you. Mm-hmm. So she was showering to prepare for sex. Mm-hmm. And I never,
So you went over there with a loaded water gun. You just pulled up. Then be like, can I use your restroom real quick?
No. We were already in the Netflix and chill stage, and she was
How long did you have to pee? Because it sounded like an emergency period.
Yes, because we was already in the heat up, and she's like, "Let me go shower."
It sounds like you could have asked to pee anytime.
No, we never had sex, man. We never had sex. We were just chilling. We was chilling.
What's that got to do with using her bathroom to pee at any time?
Because she was in the shower already.
Before this, here's what happens to Deion stories. Let's break this down. You said you were Netflix and chilling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then she went to go shower?
We didn't do anything yet.
I got you.
So we were actually watching a movie.
Right.
And she was like, before we start the second episode, let me go shower. So I was like, oh, I know what that means.
Okay. Did you have to pee before then?
I did.
Okay. Here's my question. The whole episode y'all watched, not at one point where he's like, can you pause real quick? I gotta use the bathroom. Because he's not at a movie theater. You are at a house where there's a bathroom. And you can just pause.
Right.
And I'm sure she's not going to be like, ugh, how rude are you? You got to go pee in my bathroom?
Absolutely. I could have.
Okay.
But in my head, when you rock hard, the juices switch different.
This is a fact.
You're not even thinking of which direction I'm going.
Because had you had to pee and you came, that pee afterwards is crazy.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I gotta go. The second bus, the second coming.
Absolutely. And then afterwards, we end up having sex, and then
you didn't wash her sink.
Nah. After I was like, "Hey, we in this now. I do this all the time." So she's like, "Why are you peeing in my sink next to my stroke?"
Next to my stroke. My produce.
Hey, me and this sink got a relationship. I pee on all top of your stuff.
Her spinach is covered in pee. That's hilarious. Yikes, man.
Spicy, y'all. Undomesticated John. Miss B, if you're nasty. Honey Ray Amora.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
What's happening? If y'all want to get shouted out, you got to watch the lives. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you guys way too much information right now.
Let's do it.
You ready? Man, I had a hemorrhoid like the last 2 weeks.
Come on.
It was ruining my life.
Yes.
I sat here 2 weeks ago.
In pain.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That first day.
Yeah.
Them first 2-3 days.
Wiping your butt.
And mine was leaky.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to tell you my story. Keep going. I can't wait to tell you my story. Keep going.
The driving, you know what's funny? When you have a hemorrhoid and it's pulsating and it's big, and you can't hold your pee. That's a different muscle that is right in the middle of your butthole. When I had to pee now. There was one time I tried to hold it, it was like, and I was like, oh, I got no power. I got no sphincter power. This is happening. And I just had to get an empty jug.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no matter where I'm at, I got to pee in this jug immediately.
Yeah.
Walking gingerly.
Yeah. Homie.
He's just like, why are you walking so slow? I was like, because my ass cheeks are rubbing together with this friction.
Yeah.
This friction.
Yeah.
So then you know what I had to do?
What you had to do?
I had to take a wet wipe. Just shove it up there and just let that thing in between the cakes.
Yep.
Just sitting there.
Yep.
You know what I had to do?
What?
I had to go get a cold washcloth, wetted it, froze it.
And sit on it?
Just put it between my cheeks.
Yeah, wow.
It was horrible, dog.
Yeah,
I've had one time before. Not nearly
as bad as this one.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah. This happened. I get hemorrhoids. They probably last like maybe 18 hours, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but something about the one I had maybe a month ago, that mug was out.
Why are
It was
so close?
It was like a keloid.
Yeah, mine is still. It's small now. He's shriveling up like a raisin and dying.
Yeah.
But he is still out there.
That mug was like a keloid, yo.
I said, ain't no way this is happening to me.
And I immediately felt sorry for the gay community. Because I can imagine, I'm sorry.
Hey, look, if I'm a gay dude, just because you got a hemorrhoid don't mean I'm not.
It's like, that's their period, right?
You and that bum better move over because I'm coming in.
Pun intended. Ooh, boy. I definitely had some Preparation H.
I didn't do nothing.
You just waited it out?
I just said, all right, well, I put some Neosporin on one day. I don't know if that's going to do anything. And then I just iced it. Yeah. I was like, let me get this swelling. That's all I kept thinking. Is this swollen? It's a blood. And then, like I said, it's hard. Literally had little blood come out. Every time I wipe.
Hard.
No, I don't think it was even. I use wet wipes most of the time.
You wiping with paper towels?
No, I use wet wipes most of the time.
with Brillo pads?
You gotta get in there. You gotta I shove a toothbrush in there. Bro, I was sick.
Yeah. Hemorrhoids is one of those things.
I had to perform.
What you mean?
I had to perform on stage.
Oh, I thought you were talking about sexually. I had to perform.
Shit, what's wrong? Get off me. I couldn't imagine trying to bust a nut like that. Oh, you know how much pain that would have been in? Oh, that all contracts down there.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Drink more water. That's the advice I get. So I gotta drink a bunch of water in a day. I'm telling you, it's so rare. I drink a lot of water a day. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Right. What is the sign of a hemorrhoid? What does it mean when you get a hemorrhoid?
It just means you popped a blood vessel in your butthole, right?
You're pushing too hard?
Because one can happen inside, did all the research, and one can happen outside.
Right.
And then I guess, so they say you can be sitting on the toilet too long.
Or sitting down
a hard poop, right?
Right.
That's what I said. Sitting on the toilet too long.
You said toilet, but you can be sitting too long. Just like
which
editing,
I
writing.
do.
Yeah.
Which I do.
Right.
But I've been doing that for years and never had an issue.
Right.
So yeah, anyways, yeah, man. That was
I drink water right now.
The mine's is on the side. I was like, man. And then my first thought was like, oh, this is cancer. I said, this
got to be a tumor.
So then I got to Google bump outside your butthole.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's just a hemorrhoid, nothing to worry about. Unless it stays a long time. I said, I got to.
Yeah. Man, when I tell you, I hate it when I had to I said, oh no, here comes the inevitable.
It'll make you eat better though.
Yeah.
You only soft foods.
It's like eating pudding and applesauce. Nothing but smoothies.
Yeah, man. It was like, I can't believe this. I said, this is horrible.
Yep.
And then I knew I had to fly to Boise, so I was like, I need this to go down before we take a 2-hour flight.
Yeah.
And I got to sit on my butt.
Yeah, buddy. Oh boy, I'm not gonna be a person that's gonna say that never happened to me. I definitely received that young hemorrhoid.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this shit because this shit tortured me for 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right, man. And mine just slowly went away. And what's funny is I did get the preparation H to put, but it's weird because it's like, why am I digging in my butt after a shower? It was like, this feels like I'm fondling myself. You're like, oh.
Like, yeah, you're supposed to use a Q-tip.
Oh, I'm too late. I'm in too deep now. I like this now. I like this because I don't want to use a Q-tip because I don't want to actually and it's like. Hey, get out of there! I'm a random Tuesday. Oh no!
He got to clean his asshole all the time. It goes all the way up there. The suction power is ridiculous.
No! It went all through the small intestines.
The whole track. That keeps him like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't. It didn't say. It just said apply to the infected area. So I did not know you're supposed to. I just did my finger, but I was like, this feels weird. It feels like this could be.
Is that Miranda Cummings? Shout out to Miranda Cummings.
I want to talk about it. What she done?
So I missed that show in Dallas, right? Because I was ill. Mm-hmm. She gave Shantae a gift bag for me, which had a bunch of dope. It's in my gym bag. She bought me this dope ass water. What do you call my blank? A container? What do you call them? Like a thermos. Mm-hmm. A dope ass Lions thermos, bro.
Hey,
it's fire.
That's what's up, yo.
It's fire. And I've been meaning to say it on Daddy Issues, but I forgot because she be in the lives there. We didn't go live today. But man, I was like, oh, thank you so much because it's fire. Yay. And I ain't got a whole bunch. I got like Lion stuff, but not like paraphernalia. I got like hats and stuff, but like
well, y'all missed y'all window, man. Y'all missed y'all window.
We still got time. What do you mean? How's it gone?
It is gone.
Why is our window gone?
The Lions are dead.
What? How?
They're no longer being in the playoffs again.
Why?
Because y'all administration is dismantled.
What are you talking about?
I said what I said.
We only lost 2 games last year. We're gonna be out the playoffs now.
Yes.
Why?
Because y'all playoffs are y'all nemesis, and if y'all have no veteran like staff that can kind of coach these young boys into
the entire team came back.
All right.
Like everybody who was supposed to come back came back. We didn't lose anybody major.
Same thing they say about the Mavericks.
Well, that was mid-season.
They got dismantled. What up, folks? If y'all in the live over here on Instagram, come over into YouTube, hit the link in the bio. You can talk to us with the rest of the peoples. Shut up.
Miss B said, says the Clippers fan talking about playoffs.
We have a great team this year, but it's something.
Do you really?
Yeah, I mean, on paper.
Sure. The Clippers been fire on paper for 15 years now.
Yeah.
When did Chris Paul come in? When did Blake Griffin get drafted? 2009?
Yeah.
Y'all been on fire on paper since 2009.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I've never rooted for James Harden. I never rooted for who's the burglar of the NBA, the thief.
Paul George, you talking about? Or Kawhi? What are you talking about?
No, the light-skinned dude that came from the Brooklyn 76ers. What is his name?
Tobias Harris?
No, he is always. I always hated him, but now I'm like, please, brother, it's time for you to show out.
Why you call him the burglar? Oh, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. There we go. Thank you. I was like, dude, this dude is a fraud.
I said, who's been robbing the NBA?
Yeah. I was like, this dude is a fraud. And I said, no, don't put on the Clippers. I was like, brother, I need for you now to show up and show off. He's just been a role player. I've watched him. I was like, oh, okay, nice assist.
Well, Ben can ball.
Yes. From when he was on the 76ers.
I don't know why he has a problem shooting, though. I don't know what happened. It's all just went mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
He had that back issue.
Yeah.
We got Bogdanovic. Mm-hmm. He looks pretty good.
Yeah. The old white dude?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe he's not old.
Oh, he's
There's 2.
Right. Same name.
Yeah. One's like old looking like you got no business in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But Kawhi is always iffy. He's always hurt.
A healthy Kawhi is a different level.
Right.
And they spent a lot of money on Kawhi.
I know, man.
He got another contract injured.
Really? Extension?
Yeah, well, I did that a couple years
They
ago.
say you're gonna stay here, brother.
Paul George is always on that list of injuries.
Like I think last year was probably our best chance. We had Paul George and Westbrook and James Harden. I said, okay, we got a squad now. And then that daggone playoffs just said, remember me?
Yeah.
It's time to.
It's time to go home,
Uncle
guys.
Charles, y'all. Put they forward. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
Time to go home, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, if you could be a role player and you're making veterans minimum, right? Whatever that may be. I don't know. It's probably like $1 million a year. Okay? You can make a veterans minimum every year, but win a championship every year. Okay? Like 6 in a row. Okay? Mm-hmm. Or you can get that big, dumb mega contract. Win them Steph Curry $60 million a year, but you never win.
Hold on. Let me turn this.
League minimum, but ring after ring after ring. Or dumb money, always a loser.
Give me that money.
You can't be a loser with that kind of money.
Give me that money, yo.
It's hard to be a loser making $50 million a year.
Yeah, give me that money. I don't mind.
Oh, we didn't make the first round exit? All right.
Hey, our vacation is early today, baby.
You're like, damn, we made the playoffs? Shit. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I didn't know that in the playoffs, everybody makes the same amount of money from the playoffs all the way up to the Super Bowl.
What do you mean?
So I think it's like a base salary of like $200,000 or something. I think like every player starts getting the same amount of money once you make the playoffs. It's not your contract anymore.
Also, you get more money.
Yes and no. If you're a big time player, you're making less money per game. Right? If you're a Patrick Mahomes and you get paid, probably getting paid $50 million a year, but you make that per year in that 17 games. Once you hit the playoffs, you make it the same as everybody else.
Oh.
So now you're taking a huge pay cut per game.
Because there's we got to spread this money out.
Well, I mean, it's just the season's over, right?
Oh.
So now you're in the playoffs, right? So now Mahomes is getting the same check as the backup center or somebody.
Johnny Bahalis.
Right. I don't know if there's tiers to it, but I think from what I understand, from what I read, everybody gets the same amount of money. So, for a player like that, I can understand if he'd be like, damn, man, we in the playoffs, bro? Shit, I got to risk injury for nothing?
Yeah. This don't sound right.
What?
This don't sound fair.
What?
This don't sound right.
Why?
Because it feels like you should be getting rewarded to be in the playoffs. Because now,
you do.
If I made, for the sake of easy math, if I made $100 million throughout the year, well, let's just say a game for the sake of easy math, I make $1 million a year. That's crazy, $100 million. I make $1 million a game throughout the season, and then when we get to the playoffs, it drops down to 75, right? It don't seem fair because 16 of the teams are not even in the playoffs. So y'all got more money to spare, if you will. The NFL. If 16 teams have made it to the playoffs,
that would just depend on. So I don't know how the contract works. I don't know because since let's say the Lions make it to the playoffs, I don't know, does the NFL give them more money? Because they're also being on TV, right? So there's money there to air those games, right? So what I don't know is how much does this person, what's that look like ratio-wise to the NFL? I don't know how much all these teams are splitting, but somebody's paying for those playoff games to get aired.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know that deal, what that contract looks like if it's different. But I'm assuming, of course, we all know there's more money. Is it the NFL that's splitting everything? Right. Or do these teams have a certain allotted money that goes, okay, you get this if you make the playoffs. If you guys don't, you don't get that? I don't know. I don't know what that looks like, but yeah, from what I understand, it's the same. So if you're a player who makes $50 million a year, you actually save yourself you'll make a little more money in the playoffs, but then you got to be a real winner. At that time, it's Super Bowl time. Yeah. We're chasing these rings. However,
how much you really want it?
How much you really want it? Because if I'm Mahomes, I'm like, I got 3. I'm mail it in next. Oh, I threw 4 picks. Oh no. Let's go home, guys.
Let's go home.
Cabo won 3.
Huh?
Cabo won 3.
Cabo won 3. This was a talk. This was a discussion in the atmosphere this past week. Do you feel like you need to ask permission? What was that noise?
Big ass truck.
Do you feel like you need to
my
ask
hemorrhoid? Preparation.
Preparation. I love how they had H for the hemorrhoids.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Preparation. As in, like, for preparing for the hemorrhoids. I just put those two together. Yeah. Preparation.
What do you think the H stood for?
I know. I just
preparation help.
When you hear the word preparation, you just think it's his name. I didn't think about, like, you hear like cortisone. Is it cortisone? Cortisol. You don't think
cortisone, like cortisone shots.
Right. You're not thinking like, this means Tylenol pH. You be like, that's the name. That's the name of it.
But preparation's already a word.
Yes, I get it. But I never thought about. I just thought it was the name of it.
It is.
Like Monostat 7, right? Okay. What does that mean?
I don't know what Monostat is.
Exactly. So I was like, I just left it as the name of it.
But if it was called Prepared H, you would know what it means. That's a word around. Monostat I've never heard of. If it was called Sanctuary H, I'd be like, that's because it's your butthole. I guess it's a sanctuary. All right, what's your question?
Do you need to ask permission to your significant other for a dramatic change of your body?
Like what?
New haircut, shave your beard, dye your hair, grow your hair out, not shave your balls, shave your chest hairs, stuff like that. Do you need to ask? Because what if you don't know if she likes it? Do you
need permission?
Do you need permission?
No.
You just gonna do it without?
You don't need permission.
So you just gonna do it without even asking?
Yeah.
Hey, babe, how you feel about this? You don't hear
hey, I've been an adult for 30 years. I don't need your permission all of a sudden to do something. I don't need your permission.
So if you just shave your facial hair off without asking, you think she would be like, what was this all about?
If I went George Jefferson, this would be worse. If I chose never to shave and I just went George Jefferson and had a big fro on the outside, you have a legitimate complaint to be like, what are we doing?
Right.
However, I don't need your permission. I don't need your permission. What do I need your permission for?
But what if it's a dramatic change of your body?
What do I need your permission for?
Because it's like, hey, this is why I like you. Like say for instance, you have a hairy chest, right? Mm-hmm. And you like, you know what? Let me just shave my chest off. She's like, yo, I didn't tell you this. I love men with hairy chests.
It'll grow back. I just want to see what it looks like. I might like it. I might like it better off. Maybe it itches me. I'm uncomfortable.
But you just gonna do it without even asking.
Why do I need to ask you to do it in my body? My body, right? My choice, huh? It applies to men too. I don't need your goddamn permission. You're lucky if I even consider your opinion on it. It's my goddamn body.
So how about if Yo did in reverse, right? She comes home,
like getting pregnant without my permission. They didn't want to ask me? Huh? Did I get a text? Hey, you want to get the P question mark?
I'm talking about she shaved her hair off, man. Her hair is down her back, right? If she shaved it off into like a small little curl, would you be like, yo, what's this all about? Would you be upset?
I'll just tell her it's cute, even if it's not.
Even if it's not? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was like, oh, this is cute.
I think you're just being stubborn.
I just say, what made you do that? What made you do that? Why?
Mm-hmm. Because you would be like, what just happened? Because you like her hair long, right?
I do.
You're right. But if she did it, it's a huge change of her body. Like now I'm distracted of. your appearance.
I have one or two options. I could question her, or I could make her feel comfortable with it. Right? So my instinct is going to be make her feel comfortable with it. I love this on you. This looks great. I may or may not like it, but what does it matter? What does it matter if I like it or not?
Yeah.
I'm not here for her hair. Now, here's where it changes, okay?
Right.
If she had big old triple D's and I loved them, and she was like, I'm going to get a breast reduction. Whoa. Wait a second.
Why she had to ask for your permission?
Wait, because now we're taking away something that I came here for. That's what got my attention in the first place. Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those. Your hair, I don't give a shit what you do. These thingies, why are we changing these? Or if she had a big old butt and she was like, you know what, I just don't fit in stuff anymore. I'm going to get a butt reduction. I'd be hot. Like, this is why I'm here.
What if she was like, I'm gonna decide to lose weight or gain weight?
If it's for a healthy reason, great. That's more than great. I want your health is first. If a doctor says you're malnourished, you need to gain weight, great. If a doctor says you're too far over the edge, you need to lose weight, great. Health is first.
Yeah.
That's never going to be an issue with me if it's a healthy choice.
So body enhancements is a humongous change.
If it's what I came here for.
Yeah, but that's still. What if she's like, I'm attracted to the things that you changed?
Look at it. Look at this. If you had a girl, you loved her smile, right? You're like, man, when I saw her smile from across the room. Now let's say something happened, she lost all her teeth, okay, or at least the two in her front. The dentist was like, hey, you can just wear these. Looks like nothing happened. She's like, no, I'm good. She snagged a tooth. Actually, I feel more comfortable now that I have this than ever. And I'm like, hey, listen, you snaggle tooth. You gotta put this in your mouth. I'm not walking around with you looking like this. But what about me? I thought you loved me for me. I did no. What are we talking about? I loved your smile. Now, had I met you snaggle tooth, big deal. And then if you were like, oh, I want to get teeth now, I'm gonna tell you no.
Somebody say Krishan Rock.
Exactly. Go fix that shit.
Oh boy.
There's differences here. If I came for that, you got to keep that.
Because on the flip side, look at it like this though. A lot of women feel like I can get a boob job. I can get a tummy tuck. I can get a BBL. I don't need your permission. I don't need your blah blah blah. And she is skinny, and everybody says she had a nephew body. Right?
A what body?
A nephew body. As in a young boy. She's like, hey, I got the money. I've saved
Anything
up for
with
this.
Surgery, we got to have a conversation.
No. It's my body, my choice.
Surgery is a different conversation. Who's going to have to take care of you? While you're healing. You don't just get a boob job and you just go back to work the next day. Right? Yeah. It is surgery. You need someone to sit there and take care of you for a while. You can't move. It's surgery. There's got to be plans in place here.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about this. Now we have something to talk about. You changing your hair. I'm like, yeah, go change your hair up. Do whatever makes you happy. If you came back and you're bald, you're gonna get these jokes. Plain and simple. Okay? But I might do whatever makes you feel comfortable, bro. For me personally, I don't have a big issue with that because, those things will change. It'll come and go, whatever. Oh, God, who wrote in all caps right here?
Right.
I had to say something. Who's this
all over the place. Sheesh. What made y'all go to L.A.? Follow your dream. What would y'all be doing if you was back at home? Question mark.
Why the all caps?
Yeah, yo, calm down.
Came in off the top ropes. He's like, oh, my caps like button is stuck, man. I'm sorry, man.
Let's go back over here. Somebody's thoughts about the discussion.
Okay.
Twilla said, Ms. B said, maybe not permission, but a heads up. Permission is not the same as the discussion. Permission is a strong word. Maybe ask what they think about it. If she shaves her head bald without asking you, would you be okay with it?
She's gonna lick it.
Yeah, Jody.
That was great. I think it's got personal text at work.
Yeah. Shout out to my manager, Twyla. She has gotten me 4 auditions today. Today.
4 today?
Today.
People don't get that in a year.
No, I didn't book them. I just got 4.
I'm just saying, people don't even go out for stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a sex symbol. I don't know if you noticed that. Certified sex symbol, 32 states.
I did not know that.
Yep. Here we go. Now he apologizing for his caps.
It's my bad. Didn't look at us. What'd you think it was?
Man, did you have a copy and paste? You typed it out.
It came out this big. I'm like, God damn, turn this down.
Yes, manager Twyla, not Twilla. Hey, to Jesse. I said Twyla? I said Twyla or Twilla?
You said Twyla.
Okay, that's what I thought.
What's that to Jesse? All right. Where's the Afro wig unit? I don't know what you're referring to.
You know what I'm talking about.
I grew my hair out and I cut it. Let's see homie's question again.
Up top?
Yeah. All caps. What made y'all go to LA? Follow your dream? ? Yeah. What would y'all be doing if you were back home? I don't know. I'd be 600 pounds probably. Probably have a bunch of children I didn't like. Yeah. I'd probably be doing something I'd be miserable doing.
If I was back home, I would.
King of the pink toes, baby.
King of the
Continue
pink
my
toes.
reign.
I got to figure out. Wait a minute. KOPT. Copped. King of the pink toes. I have a lot
30 years strong. I've had
a lot of biracial children out there.
You see those mountain those lions and the prides, and there's all the Dion would have a bunch of Midwestern white girls just all laying on top of each other, eating fried chicken and bacon off of each other.
Yeah, buddy.
And he'd walk around naked like, "This is my kingdom."
Yeah, man. I done some very questionable things when I was in my youth, man. Pink toes were fast food, man.
Did you ever talk to that one white girl we called? You ever talk to her again?
Afterwards?
Yeah.
She went through some sort of relationship issues. She called me for some advice.
Okay.
And she tried to, it was the most obvious answer, but she was like, so listen, I have this guy that I've been talking to back and forth, and we're not serious. It's like a situational shit, right? You know what I'm saying? He does his thing, I do my thing. When we call, I come. He call, I come. You know, the little thing right there. All of a sudden, he gonna tell me I got a new girl. And I'm like, cool, all right, cool. I'm gonna do my thing, all right? But then he stopped calling me. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to do my thing. And then I'm like, should I let him go? And I was like, you have feelings, don't you? She was like, I mean, no, we know what it was. But when I called him, he told me I was my girlfriend. Like, what should I do? I was like, gotta let him go.
Oh, I'm done. It's over.
She was like, that's what I thought. That's an obvious answer.
The thrill is gone, baby.
Yeah. You know what it was. This happens a lot. When you break up with your side, or you not break up, it's more like like you know what happens. Like, okay, all right, yeah. I'm good. I'm about to be over here playing Brick Breaker. I'm about to read the encyclopedia. I'm good.
Just liking her post,
watching her. Let's see what she got in her stories. Let's see if she's real love. Let's see what we talking about.
They got dinner dates today.
Oh, wow. Okay. She said, I've never been as happy in my life. Wow. Damn. I took this chick to...
Never been as happy in my life.
And you be like, I wish the best for you, man. Watching the whole time.
My man got the best D in the world. You just type back.
You know you being messy when you see a girl you used to mess with, and you comment on the post like, "Hey, I'm proud of you." Wow. Hey, sweetheart, I'm glad you received it.
Can she see all this through the text? Through the comment?
Because it's in italicized. I'm glad you were receiving the love you deserve, Queen.
I remember all them late nights we stayed up talking about how all the things you want to accomplish.
You deserve this. I'm so glad you found.
Sorry I couldn't be the one to give it to you, but I'm glad you found it.
That's too far. That's too far. That's too far.
Sorry it couldn't be me, but I'm glad you found somebody.
You gotta block me. If we used to mess around.
What you mean? Like you can't just let it go?
No. I'm not gonna be messy. But I'll hit it with a little tap. I hear with a little tap tap.
A little tap tap don't really mean that much.
As in, I see it. I want you to. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
But that means nothing.
Right. But I'm saying you gotta block me because if you talking like reckless by saying like I've never found love, like, hey, yo.
Why does that bother you?
Because it's like, if she's like, I've never been loved this much in my life. I'm like, wow, you definitely deserve this sort of love.
Why does that make you feel a certain way?
Because I gave you a lot of attention. I gave you everything.
Maybe you didn't love her in the way that she wanted to be loved. Maybe you didn't love her the way she needed to.
Flip this damn table over, man. Tell me my truth.
Maybe you were loving her in the way you needed to be loved, but not the way she receives love.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe.
You got it all figured out? Yeah.
I'm just possibly, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think you should just be happy, generally happy for her.
I don't be jealous, but I'll be definitely.
How dare you feel happier now than when you were with me?
I'm not going to be disruptive, but you'll definitely see me in the balcony like this. Look at these niggas. I'm not going to be like, hey, homie, pushing the people away. Is this your new girl? Huh? Is this him? Yeah. I'm not going to be disruptive, but I'm going to be like, aha, that's what's up. Hey, I love seeing black love.
Why say anything in general? Why do you need to be a part of it? Why can't you just walk off into the sunset?
It's like, you see me.
Why is that important?
It's not. It just lets you know, like, let me just see if I still have the scent of my piss on your fire hydrant. Oh boy, I be having feelings, man. Thank you, B. I be having feelings, man.
But if you don't have any feelings for her anymore, right?
No, I do.
But okay, let's say you guys broke up.
I'm not a savage, man.
What does that gotta be?
Once you have sex with somebody, you exchange love. Like for me, if it's not like I don't have like take a ticket sex. Like, yeah, you're next 4 p.m.
That's not what I heard, King of the Pink Toes.
That's like 03.
From what I understood, King of the Pink Toes left no woman standing up as he roamed by. He knocked them all down.
Bowling pin. Yep.
I've heard too many lack stories to believe this.
Yeah.
Once you exchange coitus with somebody, your souls are attached eternally.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't believe that at all.
I mean, if it's like we know what this is, and I don't have to talk to this person no more, I get it. If I see you moving on, like, cool. I don't need to say anything.
I've had people have situationships that they get in relationships. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to do it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I see the lies he's trying to tell to the people, the world.
Why is it a lie? Because it's not you? It's a lie?
No, it's like
I've never been this happy. Dion's like, you have.
I know Yo is your wife.
Uh-huh.
But if something happens and all of a sudden, like a year later, she's with another person, she's like, I never felt this love ever before in my life. I found my soulmate. You be like, wow. In your head, like, you use that same line on me. Because you like, nigga, come on. It's that feeling of like, while we were making love, we said this together. You lied.
Here's the slight difference, okay? We're talking about somebody you smashed compared to somebody you married with.
That's the problem, man. I don't just smash.
So you marry every chick you smash in your mind,
I don't
mentally.
just smash, man. I'm a love maker. I'm a lover, yo.
Okay.
I'm a lover. I look them in the eyes.
Oh.
I play music, you know?
Okay.
I turn red lights on. I burn candles and incense.
Okay.
Even with prostitutes.
It's
I'm like, oh, come on in here. All right, let's get in here.
She's like, I got 10 minutes, so.
Oh, I got to get the setting right, sweetheart. Hold on. Let me get the setting right. Do you like...
She's like, I'm just going to keep my clothes on if that's fine.
Okay, I'll just slide your panties to the side. All right.
Hey.
Oh, boy.
That's great.
What up? You say that's gross?
Yeah.
You know what's gross, man? I do think about, I know we just jumping subjects, but I think about.
Don't we always?
Yes. Think of the gross, something like, how bad for you to be mixing bodily fluids in this world to create an STD. You see what I'm saying? As in, like, we all were pure, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody was like, I haven't showered.
Yeah, we looked at chlamydia from sheep.
God damn.
That was when we looked up before that. Chlamydia came from smashing sheep.
Yeah.
or goats, one of the two.
And it happened that much.
Did you see that video of that big booty sheep?
Yeah, and that dude was bouncing the
I said, I'm ashamed I watched this whole video twice.
Yeah.
I don't know where like syphilis came from.
The fact that chlamydia, gonorrhea, I think chlamydia comes from like kauai. What is it?
Koalas. I think they have it.
They have it. God damn it, dude! It's not even like a small percentage of people have this STD. No, it's gotten so bad it's spread across the world.
Oh boy.
What?
Syphilis. The exact origins of syphilis remain debated among scientists. However, the most widely accepted theory is that it originated in the Americas and was introduced to Europe by Christopher Columbus's crew in late 15th century. Did enough. And then he brought over syphilis.
Yes.
You raped and pillaged and brought over syphilis?
Yeah.
You're wild.
Yeah. That's wicked work, man. Like, did he have any symptoms? As in, like,
well, they say it originated in Europe. They know that for sure.
Is it a pain in the penis?
Is it there's lesions on the body? This is a lot of information.
Yeah.
Let me look up something else. What did you say? Gonorrhea? How do you even spell that? Somebody here knows. They've got a prescription for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Jesus, dude. Like, I can see.
Which one did you have?
Come on, man. Why we doing this? Why we doing this?
The exact origins of gonorrhea is unknown. However, it's believed to have been present in ancient civilizations with evidence found in ancient Egypt, Greek, and Roman texts. Some theories suggest that gonorrhea may have originated from animals, such as cattle or sheep. However, there is no definitive scientific evidence to support this claim.
Blame the men because a woman can't start it. A man was like,
that's definitely.
Yeah, I'm going in there.
That is definitely. Well, you too. I sleep outside. I don't need you. Yeah, the only people understand me is a goddamn sheep, anyways. Ain't that right? Bah. I know. Don't tell me something. Ain't you soft? Yeah, because I just sleep over here anyways. I got fur. You keep me warm. Come here.
She was like, I am a male.
Oh, hey. Why'd you lick my balls?
Why'd you lick my balls?
He's looking out for me. Come here, you little man. Come here. He's got this sheep on her back.
That's wild, dude. That is sick, man. That is sick.
He's smashing the sheep missionary.
Like, stop trying to bite me. Stop trying to bite my beard. You push the head to the side. Like.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross.
Man, yo, that's crazy. And then be like, it's not that bad. And then be like, go about your life. Be like, hey, wife, I'm sorry. Can we make up? And now you didn't get it.
She's like, what is that smell? Oh my God. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then to have sex with a sheep, a monkey, or a koala.
The monkey's got to be the harder one. That's the one that seems impossible.
Yeah. Because they got the same sort of motor skills.
Yeah. Get the fuck off. We push you off.
They can snatch your dick off and throw it in the tall grass.
Oh, no tall grass.
And now you're looking forward like, no.
An eagle swoop down.
The worst thing is getting caught for something you weren't supposed to be doing. And you go to the doctor like, so slow down. What happened? You're like, I got to leave out a lot of stuff.
The doctor who first heard that, he's like, happens all the time. Happened to me yesterday. Don't worry about it. Take this.
To go to the hospital, if you tried to smash a gorilla and it snatch your dick off and throw it in the ocean, and then you be like, you go to the doctor like, so what happened? You be like, I just fell You feel like this looked like somebody snatched. You be like,
he was mauled by a very big person.
I see a gorilla hand around your neck.
This is all confidential, right?
Like getting caught, like imagine like getting robbed at your side chick's house, right? And now you like, okay, I gave up everything, so now I have to stage this crime. I gotta go somewhere far away. I gotta go somewhere far away, and they be like, I got robbed here.
There's still a lot of loose ends that you can make up. Anything you gotta file a police report in,
yeah,
you gotta be like, wait, so your car got stolen where? Well, what were you doing that side of town? Well, the police report, no. You have a witness, Sheila?
Yeah.
Fuck is Sheila? That's that wasn't even as coincidence.
That's a damn movie, man. Of like having to stage.
I don't even.
Yeah.
So, ooh. Come on, baby. I have nothing good to say.
Right.
Come on, baby. You know how you ain't been attentive to me.
You've been attentive to me. You cut your hair.
I told you I ain't like that shit. Tell me.
Oh boy, golly, dude. Just imagine for the sake of the proxy of the information. Like, imagine you tell your wife at downtown LA, you be like, all right, sweetheart, I'm gonna go to Ralph's and get you some cupcakes because you on your period. I'll be right back. Meanwhile, you go down to like Inglewood. And it's like, hey, bring the cupcakes. I'm going to pick them up from you. We're going to quickly smash. And then we're going to head back up. And then you get robbed there. And she's like, where are you? Baby, you ain't going to believe this.
You get that call from the jail.
Why are you in jail?
Whatever happened.
No. You get robbed at her house.
Yeah.
And take the car. And they like, now I got to Uber to the Ralph's.
Once a car gets... But still, you're still in a good spot. You can lie out of that.
Well, because if you in Inglewood and you're supposed to be in downtown LA getting at the Ralph's, and you get your car stolen in Inglewood, she's like, where are you? It's like, I got robbed.
You got to take a bus back to downtown first.
Yeah, you got to live down there, and then you got to file a police report. It's like, you file a police report? You be like, I should do it right now, huh?
I'll go with you.
They're like, okay, there's cameras right here. You're like, fuck. Oh. And then they front of the tape, you see you like this, like, thank you, brother. Get out the Uber. Appreciate you, brother. My guy.
Walking up.
Hey, baby. You get the audio. Hey, baby, you ain't gonna believe what just happened. I got robbed. And it's like, find that car. See where they picked him up at.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna ask, let me see your Uber. Oh, you can trace the rides. You better off just not coming back home. Yeah. You gotta do a good death faking.
Yeah, buddy. It's the worst when you get caught in the lie.
Faking a death isn't out my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I think if you fake your death and you come back in 5 years, they'll be so happy you're around.
We had this conversation
before. Did we?
Yeah. Well, not like that, but you said it'd be the trauma of your family.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it'll be the trauma if you just...
Well, here's the thing, all right? If you come back home, family's over. Divorce is imminent, right? The lawyers, all right? You're losing half of everything.
Yeah.
Fake your death.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta watch them from a distance.
Right.
But yet, you come back, everybody's like, oh, he's alive. You come back in some tattered clothes and a beard and stuff.
You gotta fake a kidnapping.
You gotta fake a kidnapping. You just trapped in an island.
Yeah. Stuck in
a well.
Right. And she's like, I'm glad you back, but I am remarried with another child.
I understand those things happen. Where's my child?
All this to get out of line. Like, all right, if I go home right now, I'm getting.
You got to call your homies like, hey guys, I need a brainstorm session. You got to call the best writers in the world. I need to figure this out. I'm in a hole.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Help me.
I'm certain that this happened a lot in the 70s and 60s of like
I don't think they cared then.
Would just leave town. It's like,
they just had whole families in spots.
Right.
So I can't just slap the shit out of her. They be like, God damn, niggas.
Yeah, I'm talking like I'm caught. Like if it's like a mafia thing, like I got to hit. Like I got to skip town because I stole some money and I got to skip town because I'm gonna get killed. So if I just go home, they're gonna know where I live and this. So I'm just gonna go to Boise. And then hopefully another 10 years I can kind of come back and check on my family.
Yeah, you gotta hope that mobster got killed.
Yeah. Constantly reading the papers, like, God damn it.
Big Tony was killed.
I'm going back. Yeah, buddy.
His enemies are still at large. Or you can do the hit yourself.
What do you mean?
You know, you
Kill
gotta.
yourself?
No, you gotta do the hit. You gotta be the guy you gotta take him down so you can live free.
Yeah.
And then you become the head dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And now it'd be like a Kill Bill thing, like you done seen the son seen you kill him. I'm gonna spend the rest of my 10 years trying to find you.
Could you be a mafia boss?
I would be a very courteous mafia boss. It'd be a lot of torture. It'd be a lot of blackmailing, a lot of bartering. As in, like, you know, fucked up, right? So here's what we're gonna do. I need 25% of your business, like that. Like, I wouldn't kill nobody. It'd just be like, I'll be making.
What do they tell you no?
I'll be like, well, gotta break your fingers.
And no.
Gotta break your toes.
Break it off.
Break it off.
You gonna have to kill me.
Yeah, I was like, well, put the chain around his neck. He's working for us now in the basement. Like a little collar on his neck. You're gonna be making spinach for us for the rest. What?
Oh, that's great. Absolutely.
Boy, you're going crazy.
What's she talking about?
What the did I walk into?
You know what it is, man. Why y'all act surprised every time y'all come here and see something wild? Y'all come in here every week and be like, what are they talking? It's wild. You guys know what's happening.
You got to stay up and keep up with us.
Man, I found this movie I wrote in 2011.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Called Assisted Living.
Okay.
It's a wild movie. I didn't even get to the second act.
You laughed the whole time?
Huh?
You laughed the whole time?
I laughed the whole time, but I know it's going to fall apart somewhere because I don't think I was a decent writer at all. But it follows Dre and Drake, I think. Dre and Jake. I think Jake, something like that. But Dre's like they both work at a assisted living home, a retirement home. And one's like a nerdy kid who, you know, he's trying to go to school to do something better. And the other one sells drugs and Viagra inside the retirement home to all the old people. And so he kind of gets involved with the mafia because he's supplying over there, where he gets Dre dragged in. Side note to that, they witness at night, they're hiding from the mob, so they go back to the retirement home where they work at night, and they watch a murder in one of the rooms, right? So they just see a figure killing one of the old people, but they don't say anything because they don't want to get murdered.
Right.
And so they watch the guy walk out, and Dre's like, yo, we got to call the police. And Jake's like, hold on. Just everybody hold on. Just hold on a second. I can't go back out to my regular life anyways. And he's like, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm going to take his life and I'm going to be the old man. So he starts dressing as the old man inside. They both start dressing as the old man in a retirement home. And so now they're pretending to be these old people. Okay.
There's no benefits to this.
Well, listen, so the guy comes back the next day and he's like, man, I heard my grandfather passed in his sleep last night. He's like, no, he's over there playing shuffleboard. And he sees the two old. So he's like, who the fuck are these young? Who the fuck is this? I just know I killed my grandfather last night. Right. So now they recognize him. He recognizes them. They can't leave because the mafia wants them. This is the only place they can hide. But he knows where they are. But the mafia and the dude aren't tied together.
Yeah,
you
it's
see
like two different movies.
This is what makes it fun though.
Yeah.
Because now, like I said, I didn't read the second act. Right. Because I remember I was like, all this track so far from what I read, but I don't remember what else happens. In the movie though, this is how wild it gets. In the very first scene, he's trying to give this old woman her medicine. This is opening credits. And she's like, you want me to take this medicine? You know what I want to see. She's like, Miss Pearl, I'm not doing this with you. Show me that pecker, or I'm not taking this medicine. And she's like, ow, stop hurting me, Dre. He's like, stop this. You do this every time. Stop. Show me your. Ow, you're old lady abuse. She's like, all right. Zip. And she's like,
what?
This is the opening scene.
Why is she torturing him? How did she torture him?
She's not torturing him. She's holding him. She wants to.
Yeah, but why she said, oh, no, don't.
Because she's just yelling out that he's hurting me.
Oh, got you. I thought he was saying you're hurting me. I'm like, how is an old woman hurting him?
No. And so then there's a scene later where she gives him, I think it was like an ecstasy pill and a sleeping pill. And Jay's like, oh, man, I'm not feeling so good. And so then she pops him a Viagra. And so then he just sees different scenes. He just keeps opening up. And then she's on top of him. She's like, And then he sees her going down. He's like, no. And he just sees more and more old women who just naked and and they're just having an orgy. And he's like, And then he wakes up in the dumpster. He's like, what happened? What happened last night?
There's a lot of movies happening, man.
That's one scene in there.
No, what I'm saying, it just feels like
wild.
I know it's one of those slices of life.
It's a wild time.
Yeah.
And then I just remember something about a bank later on. I got to read the rest and be like, where does this go?
Right.
Where does this go?
I had a phenomenal story. Twilla can contest on this. I had a phenomenal story about somebody told 3 different crews about this money in this storage unit. And all 3 thought it was a good idea to heist it on the same night. So they all had different ideas and plans and all these things happening. But the person who told them that this money was in there, they all needed one person to do one thing to activate this whole thing so they can get the money themselves.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I told you, all you gotta do is knock out the power to get the money.
Yeah.
I told you, all you gotta do is turn off the locking mechanism, the cameras and blah, blah, blah. All you gotta do is feed this person the blah, blah, blah. So when all these things happen, they are all beefy. Like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? So it was like a whole little puzzle of a movie. And then one person got the wrong unit. One person, met their rival person. Other person got all the way out, drove all the way to their location, and then they find out that it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like a
one big setup.
Yeah, it was one of those things. Like, I remember I had the idea of a bunch of comedians because I wanted like a Harlem Nights thing.
Yeah, she never wrote it.
And I wrote it.
Where is it?
It's on one of my computers or hard drives, but it was too second half heavy. Like my setup was too silly. And I was like, I gotta rewrite this mug because it just felt like I was trying to do so much exposition with all the crews, and I didn't need to.
Good old exposition.
Yeah.
Gotta talk it up.
We
have to do this at 12 o'clock because if we don't.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. I'm proud of you, brother. I heard this dude right here on the road, man, doing this thing over in Boise, Idaho, out there cooking. Had one of his best sets. He filmed it. How do you feel about posting your content? You like, this is not for public consumption?
No, I am gonna post the actual jokes. I've done it once or twice already. It's also why I've been trying to write a lot more jokes. I've been trying to write a lot more jokes so I can post more jokes. Because I was thinking, like, even when I go to Denver, I go like, all right, I need a joke to post. One for the set, one just to post. Something that I like but don't necessarily...
Feel like you burning it?
Well, there's some jokes you do that are like I think I told a joke in here about this Tesla Elon Musk thing, right? And that's a joke that other people can do. It's not a joke that, oh man, it's about my life or a specific. So that's a joke that can go out into the world. So that stuff like that, I'm trying to write more of so I can post it. And I go like, oh, this is a good joke. But I'm also trying to make it like a monster joke at the same time. So I got a couple weeks before we go to Denver where I can like work out a monster joke that I'm not going to be, that I like, but I won't necessarily be in love with, but I can do that someone else could probably do,
Yeah.
So I got to get it on tape.
I like to post my crowd work. It's just like,
always a good time.
Huh?
It's always a good time.
Because in my head, I'm like I'm still working out this bit. Like, oh, this is a solid bit, but I don't want it to be like, oh, I know where he's going with this. I don't. That's my biggest fear of like this mug take off, and then I was like, he about to do the whoa, so and so. He about to do the
Well, I think it's a good thing also though, man. Like I remember watching this video of Andrew Dice Clay. in like, late 80s. And he used to do those poems, right? He used to be like, little boy blue, he needed the money. But there was videos of the crowd was chanting it with him.
Oh boy.
But it was fire. Yeah. And then he started doing new. He's like, oh, you like those? I got more. Oh, right. He was doing that whole thing. And, he was, that's like viral before viral, you know what I mean? Everybody knew it. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think there are times when people go like, oh, I love this joke. Or they bring somebody else to see that joke. Right. Man, I was hoping you're going to do. I remember we were somewhere and people come back. We were in San Jose and somebody came back and they were like, oh, man, somebody's going to do Guadalajara. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, yeah, but they were telling someone about, because he was like, I came back and I started saying Guadalajara. He's like, my 2-year-old daughter says Guadalajara now because you guys are saying, because you're a joke. And so he came back with his wife and I didn't do it. He was like, dang, I was hoping he was going to do that joke. And I was like, oh, man. That's dope. But like when I go to San Diego again, since I've done it several times now, I try to do something different each time. So somebody did come back looking for it. Like that one dude, he told us that he's seen it every time, right? He was like, I've seen you every time since you've been back with Keon. So I was like, oh, I got to give you guys something new every time, So yeah, so I think about that. I think about, let me go post that. Miranda says my sympathy cat joke, meow, meow, as in vagina. But where'd you see that joke, Miranda? Because she saw it in Dallas. I don't know if I did it then or not. Yeah. Or I might have posted that one. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. But man, I think you hope a joke takes off. I don't think it matters.
Right.
I think if you do a joke and that blows up, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
And I figure this too. You can always write more jokes.
Yeah, for sure.
And everybody in the entire world has not seen that joke. Yeah. If that joke does 2 million views, there's 100. How many people in the world? Right. There's still plenty of people who need to see that joke, who haven't seen it, who come see you live in different cities and haven't seen it. Yeah. So I don't think you can really burn material like that. I think it's got to be one of those things where we're like if Chris Rock did black people versus white people, you'd be like, bruv, yeah, this has been 20 years, 30 years ago. Right. Like we see that at times.
Well, I'm saying like when you're in the beginning stages of working on your bit, sure you can post this one did well. Mm-hmm. Let me post it, but like I'm still shaping it up. I'm still like,
I think you post it, and then by the time someone sees it again, it'd be different.
It'd be different.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, a
little bit different. All right, not only should it be different, you can always write more jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing lately. Is just like, don't get so attached to the joke that you don't want to post it. Go ahead and post it. You'll probably get more followers in. And if you get more people in, great. Then you can repost it later for those who didn't see it. Yeah, right? Sure. And then put it on a special. Then it's up there forever. Right. Then you can retire it.
That just shows you ain't no confidence in there. You're like, man, I don't want to burn all my jokes.
I just think people overthink it. Because I get it. But I think like showing people outside your crowd work, unless you're just a crowd work person.
Right.
But man, if I can show you me and it relates to you, go, oh, Chaz does this marriage joke. He does this thing about his daughter. That joke is fire. He does this stuff. Oh, he puts my thing is always trying to put a funny spin on something dark. You know what I mean? That's usually I'm trying to get you to laugh at something you don't want to laugh at.
Right.
So, I'm like, if somebody can be like, yo, this is what Chaz does. Are you going to love this, blah, blah, blah. Because then it gives you something that people can attach it to you with, Yeah. Specifically. Anywho, shout out to Deion Lack, Killing the Comedy Store.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I wish I remembered that you did that show. My bad.
Oh, you was back Sunday?
Yeah, I came back. I was back Saturday.
Oh, okay.
I was hanging with the kid, but I didn't think about it until you said it today. I was like, oh.
Yeah, man, it was a good time, man. I definitely was nervous because a lot of my actual friends showed up, and I was like, oh, y'all about to see the debut of this bit. And like I said, Twills came with me, and Twills has seen this set being shifted and changed and moved around and replaced and reshaped. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to try it this way, see if it works. And it worked.
Nice.
I had little fumbles, and I used the fumble as a freestyle.
Excellent.
I tried to say specifically. I was like,
ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one in action, specifically. Yeah. If you get me with statistically in a I go like, hold on, I gotta slow down.
Yeah. And when I said it, I was like, that is the villain of the black community, boy. I was like, that word right there would take anybody specifically. Huh? And I just kept like, yeah, keep going, try it again. And it worked, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna end on that.
That's a great bit. Boise's so dope that I would really consider shooting a special in Boise.
That's dope.
It's my second time there in Boise, Idaho. Last year we did one show. This year we did 2 shows. Both are fire. That audience is crazy.
What's the name of the club?
The Lounge at the End of the Universe.
That's so long.
It's so long. They do a weekly show there, and I think that I probably wind up doing a special at Harvest eventually, up at the studio.
Okay.
And then I think I would do one at Boise.
How many people does it sit?
There was probably easily 100 people there.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't count. But yeah. And I don't think I need more than 100 folks to do a special. That place was rocking.
Yeah.
And even like the studio, we done 80 there, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at. I was like, that might be the spot to do a dope special. Like, I'll even show you the video. You guys will see. I'll post it eventually, but I go like, oh, if I had a few different cameras in there and get the shots that I wanted, it could be fire.
Yeah, for sure. I love that, man.
Yeah.
I want to know how comedy clubs make their money. Is it from the food?
100%. Unless, well, like this, most clubs or restaurants, they don't sell comedy, they sell food and drinks. But I think the Comedy Store in San Diego didn't sell any food. I think they're either all drinks. They like gave you popcorn and stuff like that. So it is 100% that. Unless it's like theaters do that, they'll sell their concessions, but it's all ticket sales. You know, but most comedy clubs, and they are restaurants.
So the ticket sales go. So the comedians get the door.
Right. Yep. Most comedians get the door, unless you're just that guy, where you can command some of the bar or something like that. I'm sure there's those guys like Chappelle gonna get whatever you want. You gonna tell him no. But it's usually, that these guys get they get their food and drink. Like that's theirs, and you get the door. If you're bigger, you're gonna get 100% of the door.
Yeah.
And in some of these places, man, like some of these clubs, they want you to give them a percentage of your merch.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're like, oh, well, we get 20% of merch. Like, you ain't getting this.
That's crazy.
It's like, well, we're bringing the audience. If they're like,
no, I am.
All right. They'd have to be a very, like, I think theaters do that, or like a very famous place where people come for that place.
I had looked up to see what's the most a comedian got paid in a weekend. They said, I don't know if this is true or not, but it said DC Young Fly got paid $90,000.
I don't even think that's the most. That's the most for a weekend?
Well, let me see. Let me look at it.
For like what?
I don't know if it was a weekend. But not like a name, but like he's a name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, 90,000. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna shit on it.
I looked up the funny.
It's extremely well. It's a lot of money for a few nights of work, a few hours.
Let's see.
When the Moyo said they want to cut out your merch, that has to be illegal. It's whatever you agreed to. Everything's whatever you agreed to. It's all in the fine print. And Boise's probably been they paid for my flight. They paid me. They gave me a dope hotel. I was like, I love Boise forever. It's one of my new top comedy cities. Chicago's up there, Seattle's up there, San Francisco's up there. Let's just start naming every city. I don't know if Houston was up there, but food-wise, it was up there. I've only performed that one time in Dallas. Chaz got flued out. I did. You usually got to get reimbursed for the flights. They actually was like, we got it. I said, oh.
So I need to go, because I went specifically to the Funny Bone. I was trying to see, because I seen like a lot of people coming up, like D-Ray. I seen like Michael Blackston. I seen like Marlon. I was like, how much? I was like, what's the most this store? That's what I looked up, and they had said that Funny Bone in Dayton had paid DC Young Fly $90,000. So I don't know if it was a night or if it was a weekend. Let me take a look again.
Yeah, I'm sure 90,000 is not like a record. But yeah. What's the audience demo? So for one thing, Shantae's gonna bring out the lesbians. They're gonna come out for her. So there's that. And then they're all different. They're all different ethnicities that come out for for her. I think there was a bunch of black folks. I don't say like a bunch, but like a bunch in a small number. They all came out. I guess all of them were there, and so a lot Latinos. I was surprised I seen Latinos in the house. They're like, "Wow!" And then I was like, "What y'all doing here?" And someone, not me, someone said somebody had to pick the potatoes, and I said, "Oh my God!"
Somebody got a baked potato.
Got to pick the potatoes. I said, "Yo, that was not me who said that." I was like, "You guys are wild." Hey, look. Somebody said, wait, what's that? Look at the last comment. Chocolate donut for me.
Hey! What up?
That's so funny. Chocolate donut for me.
Hey, what up?
I need to come to Detroit when there's better weather. Yeah, I'm going to come in the spring or fall. Usually I'm a fall guy in Detroit. Fall. I can catch the Tigers. I can catch the Lions. You can catch the Pistons. It's one good time. Hockey, everything happens in the fall. It's one good time for sports, especially downtown where everything is. It's a great time for sports in the fall in Detroit. Everything is cracking in one spot now. Before you had to go all the way out to Pontiac to the Silverdome, and you had to go out to where was the Pistons, the Palace, Auburn Hills? Mm-hmm. Auburn Hills? Palace of Auburn Hills, right? Right, Moyo? Am I tripping? It's Auburn Hills, right? Yeah, something like that. What's up, Brandon Taylor? What's happening? Yep, opening day for Tigers is next Friday. Yeah, man. I'm excited about the Tigers. Man, Pistons, the Detroit sports is just up right now. Everybody's winning. Pistons will make the playoffs. It didn't look good early on. They came along strong. The Tigers made it in the very end. Auburn Hills, yeah. Anywho, what are you doing? Are you looking up stuff?
Yeah, I was trying to look it up. They talking like the range.
What's the range say?
They said, for instance, ticket prices for upcoming shows, $20 to $70. The ticket prices increase according to certain comedians. Mm-hmm. So I think they really bust people's heads for those DC Young Fly tickets. But
I feel like if you're somebody and you sell tickets for $20 and then you blow up and then the next year you're like, it's $80.
Yeah.
I think I feel bad, but also, are you just supposed to go get it?
Right. Would you rather do bigger venues for cheaper tickets or smaller venues for more tickets?
I'd rather do smaller venues for cheaper tickets, but I would never make any money. But I would love that it'd be affordable, and I would love that people came out. I love the intimate settings. Those are great.
Until somebody be like, you do realize you're missing out on so much money.
You're missing out on a ton of money.
I know, but it's for the people.
What I wish I could do is I wish I could find some kind of sponsor who would just pay me and to go do a free tour.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love for people to be like, pay your babysitters.
And again, somebody be like, you do realize how much money.
I get it. But let's say I did 100 cities in a year. It's busy, right? That's busy. That's 100 cities in a year. Uh-huh. And somebody was like, great, we'll give you $20 million. That's a lot of money for a year, 100 shows.
Sure.
But all I have to do is say, hey, man, this show's brought to you by some bald company or some boner pill company, right? Manscaped, whatever it is.
Right.
I would love for that to be the thing, and then the tickets are 100% free.
Yeah.
People have to pay for parking, their own babysitters, food, or whatever. But I would love that.
And then somebody was like, "You do realize that they're making $150 million off."
I know. But it's about the people.
They're making $100. They are getting paid. They are raping you. They're $150 million a year. You getting 20? You're doing all the work. I know. I just for the people though. It's for the people.
It's for the people. I feel bad, man. It's a lot to go out somewhere, bro.
How do you feel about? This might be really personal, but we had this discussion with a friend of mine who is opening up for a much bigger person, right? And they had to discuss different rate because in the beginning. He was like, I gotta be careful because I was like, I don't want to go into this person's business. In the beginning, he was like, hey man, I would love to open for you. I need to get back in the gym. I need to work out. If I could open up for you, I got the numbers. I would love, to bring an audience for you, help out, blah, 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 and shoot stuff for you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, cool. I do X amount of numbers, so it's gonna be you can be in the gym for real. Like you can get a real time experience.
Yeah.
This is the type of crowd I bring in. Cool. I'm fine with that. He said, I'll pay you $5,000 a show. It's pretty good, right?
That's great.
Yeah. He's doing $5,000 for 20 minutes. They do 2 shows, 2 nights. Great, right?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
5,000 for 20?
Yeah. Yeah. But hear me out. He said it hurt me when I found out he's making $200,000 a night, right? So he said, should I negotiate? I'm like, no.
Oh, go do your own thing then.
Yeah. But can you realize like, oh, I'm getting scraps of what he's making.
You asked to come along.
Yeah. So and he was like, oh, that's how much you gonna charge? Oh, hell yeah! Come on, that's my merch money.
You asked to come along, baby.
Yeah.
You can renegotiate when I start doing like, I don't know, it'd have to be, but if it was me and I was making, it would also depend on what you're doing. Are you just telling jokes? What else are you doing?
No, but you also were selling his merch.
But what else are you doing? Because I got you to do that for $5,000. So if we're going up, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're filming, like, because you had tried to sell yourself. You're doing little skits.
But I already got you doing this for $5,000, right?
Yeah.
I can find someone else to do this for $5,000.
Right.
If we're negotiating, let's talk business. Unless I just like you.
Right.
And I want to just do more, or if I find you as a friend. But if I'm like, yeah, kid, come on. And you say, oh, can I get more? I'm going to be like, what are you going to do more?
Right.
Are you bringing in more money? Are you making me more money?
Yeah.
Because I can find anybody to sell to sell my merch for way less.
Yeah.
So I can pay somebody way less to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Somebody would be happy for $2,000 a show.
That's to get in that position, people are like, yo, you screwing your little people. Nigga, this is business. Like it sucks. It sucks to say that. It sucks to say, do you make, for the sake of easy math, you make $100,000 a night. You are paying them $200. I'm like, they agreed to that.
Yeah. $200 is robbery.
I know, but it's like, they agreed to that.
But man, if I say I'm doing 50 shows this year, you're getting paid $5,000 a show. You do not have to do this.
Yeah.
You can go about your life.
Right.
Or you can come get this easy money for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you. And learn to leverage that shit yourself. You better suck up all the knowledge you can.
Yeah.
And be happy you there.
And don't let the people talk. Don't let the people tell you. Like
it wouldn't matter, bro. If I found out Shantae was making $200,000 a year and I was sitting on my ass doing nothing.
I was gonna say it might be personal.
Honestly, I go like,
it's a great opportunity.
Not only is it a great opportunity that you asked for, I didn't grab you along, but hey, can I take you with me?
Yeah.
If you asked me for this opportunity and you said you're going to get this and this and this, you're more than allowed to renegotiate. Sure, I would hear you out. And then I would ask you, what are you going to do that's $3,000 more? That's $5,000 more.
Right.
And if you don't have a great answer for me, get your ass out of here.
Well, she was like, no. Immediately like, hey, we've been doing this about 2 years. No. Okay. All right. Now, because I'm so glad you ready this, because Paul been wanting to try to get your spot for the longest.
I would never even ask. I go like, man, let me build this into something. And the whole idea is to get off tour for somebody else. You know what I mean? The whole idea is to be able to build your own thing, I think. You know, you kind of want to get fired or be able to do it with them. We
moving into bigger arenas now. He's like, oh, okay. We doing Staples Center. We doing the Honda Civic. You know, the Honda Cinder. We doing. Like, oh, okay. Like your rate's still the same though. I'm just letting you know. Like, okay. And niggas behind you like this, waiting for you to say, can we?
You can ask.
Yeah.
I think we're doing 40% more. Let me get a few grand more, man.
Yeah.
But also, I would ask her, what are you going to do more?
Yeah.
Because then I'd be like, all right, well, here, record this video, edit these videos. I need this many amount, blah, 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 blah. Like, now you're going to full-time work for me.
Yeah, yeah.
This ain't no 20 minutes anymore. Now you're working 12 hours a day.
Right. That's the move right there, is to hire somebody that's a comedian that can also be your...
Yeah.
Because you're here
to
also perform, but also to film me.
A lot of people don't understand that when you go on a feature, you're an employee. The person who's with you, you're an employee now of that person, right? Kevin Hart hires these people. They're employees. So you have to come to work. You know what I mean? I don't know his relationship with those people or what they do in particular, like his like the Blessed Cup Boys in general. I don't know what roles they have, but that's essentially it. You're an employee. So it's like, yeah, man, if you're on a roll with somebody, you got to clock in. And you got to find out where you fit in, what you can do to make their life easier. If it's grabbing some bags, grab some bags. If it's making sure the Uber comes up, the great Uber's coming up. You know what I mean?
I want to know what group mate knew that this person was the lead singer. I'm just like, I'm so much better than this person.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Like, because I know deep down inside, I think Kelly Rowland can sing better than Beyonce. Right? And
I don't know if she can sing better, but I can understand people's debate.
Right, and I love.
She's a great singer,
and I think she's more attractive. So and I know that did something to her a little bit, as in like, why if she had the same catalog as Kelly as Beyonce, like, hey, person who wrote Love, Crazy in Love, can you write me a hit? like use the same sources. Like your number should be. Is there any group that has two major stars?
Major? Because I don't know. I guess Kelly Rowland's not a major star. She's a star. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was a lead singer, because I don't think Beyonce. No, don't quote me. I don't think Beyonce was the lead singer in Destiny's Child. She was the favorite.
Sure, she was the lead singer.
But yeah, we knew, but she definitely had. They gave each one of them verses. Like, remember the old school...
It's Beyonce.
Right. No, you talking about second album, Beyonce was up front. First album, they actually shared the vocals. We all was attracted to Beyonce because long hair was making a comeback. But I feel like the second album, it was like, let's push her to the fore a little bit. And I think, and I tell people this all the time, I think Beyonce got her stardom because she had no competition with female singers. Aaliyah was gone. Who else was around?
You got I guess TLC.
2001. 2000. Let's say about 2099, 2000. She had Carrie Hilson. We had Mariah Carey. We had Mary J. Blige, who was a little bit older. Like, she had no Sierra. Like, the competition was thin. So they was like, women was like, we need a hero. We need to push somebody up front. And she could dance, she could sing.
I think I look at the same thing when I look at Tony Baker in general, is that I think Kelly can look at Beyonce and go, I see why she's this big. And it's not necessarily because somebody's better in certain aspects, but how many people can you say works harder than Beyonce?
Work ethic, yeah, for sure.
You know? I can look at Tony and be like...
I can't. I can't.
I go like, hey, man, if anybody says anything sideways, you don't have his dedication, his work ethic. I know why he's where he's at. Same with Kev. I know why these cats are where they are.
I watch,
and I know why people aren't. Even if they have more talent or so, I know why they're not where they think they should be.
Right.
And it's not that Kelly probably doesn't work hard, but it's like we're talking about different levels. Remember when Beyonce couldn't dance?
I don't remember this.
Beyonce's whole, remember, even like Crazy in Love, it was like, okay. Wow. But right before that, she couldn't dance. She'd be dancing her ass off now.
Wow.
I'd be like, oh man, she's worked so hard to be this legend icon that she's become, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
He said she used to dance so hard. You'd be like, I see you trying there, baby girl. But now she can really, really, really go. Somebody said colorism, spicy colorism. Maybe I don't know if colorism is a part of it in the sense of like, because Kelly, maybe in the group, because Kelly and Aaliyah might be close to the same. Kelly's probably a little darker.
Right.
But Kelly also had some hits. Like, I just remember, like, she had a moment with her and Nelly. I love you.
That's not her song, though.
But it was a big. Oh, Kelly Rowland killing this thing. She did that one song with
Motivation.
And that song she did with Lil Wayne was fire, except for Lil Wayne was on there.
Motivation.
That's the one. But Lil Wayne ruins it. That was a sexy song. Want to hear that when I'm smashing naked? Yeah.
That's where you keep your pants on. Man. You gotta keep your pants on. just pull just enough it out.
But yeah, I think that what I wonder is why Kelly hasn't. Like, I don't know how many albums she's dropped. I don't know anything about her.
4 albums, yo.
She has?
And
4 solos?
Yeah, and also, it sounds bad, man. It's something about veterans just like, I'm going to have to pivot because this is not working. Like, Rakim. I mean, LL Cool J just came out with a new album. Girl MC Lights came out with an album. But they have the long gaps of like, my audience is gone. My audience is not supporting no more. Something about older people, like we gotta pivot to acting. We gotta pivot.
I think it's more about the money.
Who's gonna fund this?
No, I think it's just about there's way more money, guaranteed money in acting than it is in actually like rap. You gotta like, oh, okay, we got this deal and you got these deals and streaming is ass and when I hear about that streaming money, you go like, oh, you did $20 million, you got $8 back.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy.
I think. Don't quote me on this. It was something about 8 and I think billion. Like I think Snoop Dogg had said like, I have 8 billion streams on Spotify and I only made.
He said like 40 grand, something like that.
Right. God,
and he's like, how does that even make up? That's how people like. I wish I could get 40 grand for doing nothing. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's just robbery.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
East Texas in the house. What's happening? Loyalty is love.
Yeah. It is hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay motivated because if like I paid for a recording session, I paid for the mixing, the mastering, I paid for the music video, I paid for the extras and the location to create the video. That's just one video.
Right. I
paid for the art design. I paid for the promotion, the marketing. And you get 2 streams. You like, come on, man.
Now you're rapping through the McDonald's speaker. Yeah, welcome to McDonald's. Yo, can I get you with Rhino?
Yeah.
What you like? What you want? I'm here all night.
Help me.
Hey, yeah, can you get a number 3?
Hey, man, stop. Just stop, bro. That's why I was like, it is a gamble. Just put your music out there and just roll the dice with TikTok because anything can take off. And people find little parts of songs like, hey, this part right here is viral. Let's make this a song. You ever seen that? There's a new TikTok that's like, and we can do all night. We can boogie all night.
It's just I don't think so.
You heard the song before? It's
I know the song. I know the song though.
Yeah.
Yes. Earth, Wind and Fire.
But that part right there.
Not Earth, Wind and Fire. Yeah, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That part right there on TikTok has taken off and made it and became a dance. The song was made in the 70s.
Yeah, 60s.
It's just crazy how people just like, I like this part right here. Let's make this into a challenge.
I think you got to put out stuff in a lot of volume because the internet's noisy. Yeah. There's this one dude, I can't remember his name, but he has a song that's like, I'd be like, what was it? Chicken wings with a fried rice, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
His same song.
Same song. He uses a song. He'll make he'll just go find different Asian people who are dancing. And it's fire.
Yeah.
And you just find them. I watched them on too. And that song gets fire. Yeah. And I was like,
chicken wing with the fried rice.
That's how you get the most out your music, bro.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I got one hit. I got one song. Yeah. And I know it's fire.
And people gonna keep sharing it. And you get new clients every single time.
And because I went through and I was like, all these are the same song, but I was like, they all rock though.
Yeah. And the funny thing, that's so funny. And the funny thing, then you get haters like, hey, you gonna post anything else? Nope. This is my song. This is my content.
I gotta get all I can out of
here. Yeah, homie.
Be looking like someone else did it. I go like, okay.
Yeah, that's real.
Because at first I was like, man, why everybody keeps using this song? And then I was like, that's the same dude. Guy. And then I was like, oh, this is his song. Yeah. I said, oh, kill it, bro.
And also the other one, Toxic is how I go. Your love is toxic. You know what I'm talking about?
The Britney Spears, something different.
No. Mm-hmm. It starts off like, God, somebody help me out. It starts off very evil, and then be like, you look at the camera and like, your love is toxic, and the guy just kept doing different versions of it. Of I hate this. I can't even think of it now. Yeah, but I was like, because it just became a trend of like, you do something like, I'll pay you. Mm-hmm. Like, you look at the camera like, your love is toxic, and then that was it. That was a little sketch. It became a sketch. It was like, hey man, I watch your daughter for you, man. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah, she's good, safe hands with me.
Yikes, that's a scary one.
Well, I mean, as in like you're the father. I mean, as an adult father.
Yeah.
Not like an actual child. I was looking at it as like an adult woman. I would love to see Dion's FYP. What's that?
For You page.
Oh boy.
On TikTok. I bet you it's wild as hell. Put up to the camera.
Nah, I'm gonna come on right here, man.
Scroll it.
Come on, man. Let's not do this, man. My kids are here.
You wanna do another one?
I can't. Well, Twilla can chime in. We can do another one. I gotta eat. Would you be weirded out by me talking to you in the kitchen? I haven't eaten all day.
No, we can do another one next week.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's it.
All right.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for so much. Let me get some water. Thank y'all for that. The Pepsi and the pep.
Loyalty is love. What exactly is mixing and mastering? Ooh.
I don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
Mixing and mastering is the levels of. Sometimes you come in like, hey yo, my name is blah blah blah. You gotta mix it down with the last vocals, right? And then mastering it is making sure the music and the audio is on the same level. So the music's not too loud.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It is.
That sounds tedious as hell.
Yes, it's because a lot.
You have a great ear.
Right. Yeah, mixing masters is but also they got the technology that can actually balance it for you and give you suggestions like, do you like it right here? Mm-hmm. Because sometimes you come back to re-record a part. Mm-hmm. So and also you can kind of remove the secondary noise. You can kind of say, hey, focus on this noise right here, this vocal right here, and remove all the other noise that's not similar to this. Sometimes you can, you be like if it's one of the lines is like, let me actually do one of my lines. The next man was like, which one, the pink toe who's an introvert, or we're leaning on the green, that's wicked work. So if I say wicked work, like I can taper that down, mm-hmm. Wicked work, so you can hear like that taper down, mm-hmm. And then I was like on top of that I want to wicked work. So I want that layered on top of my vocals, mm-hmm. But it's like add a reverb on it so it can echo out. Mm-hmm. So this is mixing and mastering. You can add all these little effects and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it is a lot. I wouldn't want it on anybody.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot, man. And this is why you got to pay those engineers to mix and master it.
Yeah.
Somebody said, is the penthouse prepared or what? What? Mixed by Ike. Oh my God, somebody's trolling me.
They see me trolling.
Twilla's on her way.
They hating.
Yeah, so I don't know if you wanted to do a second one, bro.
Well, let's see when Tools gets here.
Yeah.
Cause I'll tell you anyway.
Okay.
I mean, nothing private. I might go to Laugh Factory. I'm trying to decide.
Oh, tonight?
I'm feeling lazy, so
Tuesday.
Yeah. If we do another one, I can go straight there. If we got time, I go like, I might head to the crib.
Yeah. So we are going to a movie premiere tonight.
What are you saying?
It's for her documentary. Yeah, she's about to premiere on Netflix.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, 12s.
Yeah, we got 20 people coming in now, man. I kind of feel bad for leaving now.
You want to leave them all behind? You don't love them.
I'm hungry.
Niggas ever loved us?
Hold on, let me talk to Twills then.
Well, we can stop and then we'll stay on for a little bit to talk to the people.
Okay.
Twilla said Apple. Apple what? Apple.
Hey, Twills, bring food.
What's Apple?
So I can get off. I'm sorry. Cholo was listening. I'm sorry. I feel guilty.
All right, well, let me end the show here, and then we'll stay on for the people. All right, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Macaroni and Chaz.
Now, check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type of XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows of Wesley. It's sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Taz Riders, we big ready from lasting. I'm lactose, ENT. I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another check, please.
You gotta get these speakers fixed, man. These speakers are trash.
My 6x9s in the trunk.
I gotta get these speakers fixed, man.
Hey.
Good Lord.
So yeah, we can stop it. Twilla's gonna bring some food and Taco Tuesday over here.
Taco Tuesday.
Did you press record?
We'll find out.
Cause I didn't told you. I was like, slow down.
We'll see. This might be a live exclusive only.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do that one then.
All right, y'all.